Day, my buddy, my friend, my partner in progress, Dr. Julianne Malveaux.
Yeah! Yeah!
Well, good afternoon, all. Thank you, Dr. G, for your leadership.
Right.
Brother Freddie, I can call you Brother Freddie. We go back for your amazing leadership and for the mantle that you've taken on and taking on the platform that Reverend Jackson built for all of us.
Right.
We have come to the nation's capital to cash a check. And the check has been marked insufficient funds. On the eve of the March on Washington, all kind of people are going to be talking about, I have a dream. And here was the dream, that the check would be cashed. Now, they didn't have it in the same phrase, but that was the dream. So folks want to talk about the dream. You got all these kumbaya people, afraid I keep it clean, all these kumbaya people who want to talk about how good, how well, but we have to talk about the real deal. In 1880, black people had $1 for every $36 that white people had. By 1910, that had dropped to $1 for every $16 that white people had. What does that mean? You cut the wealth gap in half in a 30-year period. Today, we have $1 for every $10 white people have, which means we made more relative progress between 1880 and 1910 than we made between 1910 and now. Why is that? Racial economic envy, evil Jim Crow laws, an attempt to reimpose the system of racial hierarchy that existed during enslavement. This is what we must fight. We must fight this. There are laws on the books that prevent this kind of exploitation that have not been enforced. We must enforce these laws. And that's why I want to shout out Kenny Keller, who's standing there. Put your hand up in the air. He has worked with us on H.R. 40 and his lovely daughter, Callan. She ain't done that much work, but she's a youngin'. She'll do something soon. But Kenan had H.R. 40, it's time. It's not time, it's overtime. It's over-expletive time for this to be passed. For President Biden, it's not going to pass Congress now. You know, the devil is busy. But President Biden, the stroke of his pen, can do this. Now, I know he's scared, because white people scared these things. They're scared that they don't want to be seen as being too black. But the fact is, this is not too black, this is too right.
Too right.
This is too correct. This is how do you fix this stuff? Let me say this, and Ron Daniels is standing by me because he's going to put his hand on my shoulder in a minute. But our soil is drenched with the blood of lynched people. Our soil is drenched with the blood of lynched people. The first lynching that Ida B. Wells documented was of a man named Tommy Moss. He had the nerve, the temerity, to start a grocery store in Memphis, next to a white man's store. And two little boys got into a fight over marbles. But the white people went to the store with guns over marbles, which means they were trying to go to there anyway. The brothers had guns too. This was the end of the Spanish-American War. Brothers had guns too, and they used them. They did not kill anybody, they simply shot somebody. Oh well. But at the end of the day, white men came back, arrested Tommy Moss and his two friends, and then lynched them. Now, the economic end of this story is that the white man got the black man's store for 8 cents on the dollar. This was not about, people tell you lynching was about sex. There was no sex involved. This was about pure economic envy. And that's why black people all over the world, but especially this country, we need repair from enslavement. We need, and post-enslavement, the laws, what has been extracted from us. That is the very nature of predatory capitalism. So President Biden, yeah, you all right, but sign the bill that will allow us to have an H.R. 40 commission. Don't hide and run by executive order. Don't run and hide behind the population. See, if you do not make peace with black people, you're not going to be the next president. I'm just telling you. You will not win again unless you get your act together. Sign this legislation, create this commission, let my people go. Thank you.